This is your home for the Wildcats. Louisburg Sports Live.
More out of the backfield. Fake the pass. Another draw by Battle, and he's got some big running room and a touchdown. 15-yard scamper from Declan Battle.
Louisburg Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more about fast, reliable service and great customer service at gobrawley.com.
Wildcats with another one. Trying to find the hole. They do. Nice put away there by Kaylee Kilgore.
Ethan Parker from under the basket. What a layup there. Asher sees room, takes the two from the free throw range and gets it there.
2-2 from Declan Battle. Did he go around? He did. Wow. Strike three called. Baston Moore runs over a man up the middle and will carry Trevor McGraw into the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown.
It's time for the Wildcats on your home for Louisburg High School Athletics. Louisburg Sports Live.
And good Tuesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2026 and welcome to another night of high school basketball here on Louisburg Sports Live as we settle in for a boys and girls basketball doubleheader tonight as the Wildcats welcome in, well, the Wildcats. We've got ourselves a border war here tonight between the Louisburg Wildcats and the Harrisonville Wildcats with a pair of ball games that should be pretty entertaining. I think on the girls' side, we've got a pair of pretty evenly matched teams. On the boys' side, we'll have to see what the Wildcats can do to stop this Harrisonville team as they are sitting in a little bit better position in their early season. And Missouri, they start playing just a hair earlier, and so Harrisonville with 10 or 9 games, depending on your girls or boys, whereas Louisburg playing 6 games. And man, in the early part of the season, those first 3 games can really make a big difference about where you are right now coming out of Christmas break. Obviously, everybody going to have a little bit of rust perhaps to shake off as we get into the new year. And did you make those improvements that you had, that you identified in those first 6 games and make those over the break, or at least start to make those changes and make those improvements into the new year? And we're going to see that on full display here tonight as Louisburg hosts Harrisonville. Of course, this is our time to tell you that Louisburg Sports Live is presented by Vose Pharmacy. Those at Vose, you can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist, Kevin Vose, and his friendly staff. They're amazing. They're serving Louisburg for more than a decade. To learn more, visit VosePharmacy.com. Louisburg girls coming in at 1-5, taking on the 3-7 Harrisonville Lady Wildcats. Louisburg boys coming in at 2-4, and they'll be taking on the 6-3 Harrisonville Wildcats. We'll get more to the matchup in the girls' game. Take a look at that boys' game as well as we move on through the pregame show. We're about 10 minutes away from tip-off here in this one. It's the Wildcats and Wildcats, Missouri versus Kansas tonight here on Louisburg Sports Live.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit VosePharmacy.com.
The University of Kansas Health System is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Health System cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Bose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true.
Back out here in Louisburg, BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gillard, as we settle in for this one. The Louisburg Wildcats and the Harrisonville Wildcats here in the first game of 2026. Lady Wildcats of Louisburg. Odds are tonight, if you're watching, and I say Wildcats, I'm referring to Louisburg. I've had these throughout my career, but I try to preface that, so I will have a hard time not saying Wildcats, frankly. But coming in at 1-5, certainly not the beginning of the season that Coach Lane would have liked. Opened up the year with a win over Wellsville back on December 2nd, so nearly over a month ago now, 51-29, but have lost the last 5 leading into Christmas break. A good chunk of those, 4 of them, in fact, in conference play. We were back here back on December 12th and watched the play against Leavenworth, a game in that one where Louisburg controlled that game and led early on, and you saw glimpses, you're like, man, but then Leavenworth kind of woke up. It was one of their early games of the year, and they came storming back in that game to have a lopsided 13-point victory, but it was a 14-point game at one point in favor of the Louisburg Wildcats. And so a pretty big swing there, and, you know, glimpses certainly of what this team could be as they get on here. A young squad with some experience, juniors and seniors primarily, but they'll continue to maturate here throughout the season. Dropped one back on December 16th to Baldwin in a close one, and I saw that Baldwin team right before break as well. Pretty decent team, and just fell by 4 to them. And then Bonner Springs are really good right now, 28-60 to close out the year. So trying to get back on the right side of things here tonight against Harrisonville. Harrisonville coming in at 3-7 on the year, and the Wildcats have been pretty spotty themselves at times, and had some pretty lopsided losses and some pretty close losses as well. Over there, falling to Adrian 52-56, a 4-point loss back on December the 11th. And then closed out the year against Pleasant Hill 47-53. So they were right in that one as well, just fell short. They do have wins over Raytown, Hogan Prep Academy, pretty lopsided one, and then a win against Belton. So I know that's probably a pretty good feather in their cap. Some rivalry schools there, just not too far apart from one another. And so here we are in this one in the new year with the Louisburg Wildcats coming in at 1-5 and the Harrisonville Wildcats at 3-7. Let's go ahead and take a look at, before we take our final break of our pregame show, and look at our starting lineups. First off for Harrisonville, it will be Briley Jackson, number 10, and she is a junior. Number 20, Bailey Sanders, a senior. Number 22, Presley Feeback, is a junior. And number 23, KK Middleton, a sophomore, only sophomore in the starting lineup. And then rounding out the starting lineup for Harrisonville is Mia Jackson, a senior, the lone senior. Second one of 2 seniors with Bailey Sanders in that starting lineup. Head coach for the Wildcats is Brian Middleton. And they will, again, bring that 3-7 record into this one. For the Wildcats, it'll be number 1, Tatum Battle, and she is one of those, just in her early time in the season as just a freshman, showed that she was going to have a hard time keeping her off the floor, and she has worked her way into that starting lineup as just a freshman. And then it'll be number 12, McKenna Losey, one of the seniors in that lineup. Number 13, Morgan Latham, another senior. Number 22, McKinley Harmon. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Wildcats, number 23, Madeline Yoder. The head coach of Louisburg is Adrian Lane. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back. We'll take a quick look at that boys matchup, get your starting or your opening tip-off, and be ready to rock and roll here from Louisburg. It's Harrisonville making their way across the border to take on the Wildcats tonight on Louisburg Sports Live.
DeBoe's Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougboes@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Back out here in Louisburg, we're going to have the national anthem. We will bring that to you from the Louisburg Pep Band. Another stirring rendition of the national anthem from the Louisburg Pep Band. They're getting ready to do the starting lineups here inside the gymnasium. We've done those already, but for Louisburg girls, it'll be Tatum Battle, McKenna Losey, Morgan Latham, McKinley Harmon, and Madeline Yoder. For Harrisonville, it'll be Briley Jackson, Bailey Sanders, Presley Feeback, KK Middleton, and Mia Jackson. We do have a boys game coming up. As you watch the introductions, we'll talk about that. The Louisburg boys coming in at 2-4. They closed out 2025 as well back on December 18th at Bonner Springs. That's a tough way to go out. Bonner, a pretty good basketball team right now. And then dropped one to Baldwin. I mean, back-to-back, Baldwin-Bonner to close out the year. Those are good teams, and that's a tough one. Before that, though, that one against Leavenworth, and again, I got a chance to call that game, and a game where Wildcats had control of that game, had a chance in that game against Leavenworth, and just kind of let it slip away late. And we'll try to see if they worked on some of that. They did open up the year with a couple of wins over Wellsville and Tonganoxie. Those are their 2 wins. But right now coming in at 2-4 and 1-3 in the Frontier League. Their opponent tonight, the Harrisonville Wildcats. Those boys there are coming in at 6-3, and they closed out with a tough loss against Nevada after winning 5 in a row. They lost their last game before break, 50-54, against a really good Nevada team. So that's a look at the boys' game ahead. We're getting ready for the girls' game right now, and of course, our opening tip-off is always brought to you by our good friends at Louisburg Athletic Club. The Louisburg Athletic Club has you covered. No more excuses. It's that time of the year to get back in shape and get this thing started. Gym access 24/7 for all members, including locker rooms and saunas. Group fitness classes included. Healthy Shakes is the opening toss. Is going to be won by Louisburg, moving from right to left. Opening possession here in Louisburg in their home whites. Shot no good on the first attempt. Good rebound, though. Back out, 3 on the way. Late closeout. Contact on the 3-point try by McKinley Harmon. Just no good on that attempt. So a pair of deep balls for Louisburg to begin thing, but an empty frame. Near side controlled by Briley Jackson for Harrisonville. You guys probably want a scoreboard, huh? No score thus far, though. Here's Jackson taking one at the elbow and trying to draw that contact, and does. Kind of reaches to the back of their head, perhaps maybe hit that on the floor. And so right off the bat, we'll have our first free throw shots of the game. That was called against Battle. Her first, team foul number 1 as well. And now Briley Jackson at the free throw line misses the first one. Comes the second. 1 for 2 at the stripe. Early 1-0 lead here for Harrisonville. Bringing up the floor for Louisburg is Yoder. Alan Yoder, a junior. To the corner for Battle. Swing it, top of the key. Move it over through. Back to Battle in the corner. At the elbow, step back on the way by Losey, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Harrisonville. Outlet near side, up the floor they come. Jackson catch it on the right wing. Good entry pass, dump it off inside for Sanders. Good defense down there as well. Losey, that's going to be a charge. Yeah, you can't do that. You got to hide it just a little bit. If you're going to do that, it's going to be called on Sanders on the offensive foul. And then give it back to Louisburg. A little pressure here. Manned up for the Wildcats in the backcourt. And that caused a turnover right away on that one. And then tied up Yoder. Pretty good defense, but they're going to get a foul on that attempt and send another Harrisonville Wildcat to the line. That is Mia Jackson, the senior. Foul's called on Yoder, as I mentioned, her first. It is deafeningly quiet in here. Both free throws good for Mia Jackson, 3-0 early lead for Harrisonville. That pressure, Wildcats going to have an answer for that. Yoder will catch it. She'll try to break that up to Battle. Now they've got numbers, 3-on-1, but a dangerous pass by the youngster. And easily stolen away there by Sanders. Quickly up the floor they come for feedback. Back around. Through Middleton. Free throw line pumping, driving. That's Mia Jackson. She'll have to retreat. 19 seconds on the shot clock. And good defense by Louisburg to cause that turnover. Just right up on him. Shout out McKinley Harmon. Drawing Mia Jackson and keeping her from getting into the paint. Up the far side comes Harmon. She gets tied up by that press and then knocked out of bounds by Mia Jackson. McKenna Losi to inbound for Louisburg. There you go. Another open possession for Louisburg. Back up comes Harrisonville. Riley Jackson tries baseline, nothing there. Kick back out near side for feedback at the elbow. Mia Jackson, she'll look to drive. Riley Jackson, little runner in the paint, no good. Losi there, helped out on the rebound by Leah Gibbons, who just checked into the ball game a little bit ago. Far side entry pass, that is another very dangerous pass, and then jump by Mia Jackson. These cross-court, cross-lane passes, low percentage, are showing up. Riley Jackson for three. Off the heel, no good. Good rebound down underneath for Morgan Latham. Harmon to Yoder. High entry pass for Latham. High low down inside Losi. Ooh, got to where she wanted to be. Little runner off the right side, left side rather, no good on the take by Gibbons. And back comes Harrisonville. Swinging around left side. Middleton, she'll fire a three and knock it down. KK Middleton, 5'2" sophomore. First field goal of the game coming here at the 4:36 mark of this first quarter. Latham, boy, that close. Got to get the ball up. Wildcats have a little bit of size against this Harrisonville team. Just got to take advantage of it. Losi and Latham should be able to go to work down there. Mia Jackson and Bailey Sanders, but neither one are real tall, and Latham certainly towering over them. And the foul called on Bailey Sanders, her second. Losi at the free throw line to shoot two. Wildcats are on the board here with 4:24 to go. Out to get a break is Morgan Latham. In for Louisburg comes Kinley Scott. Rebound by Mia Jackson. Wildcats without a field goal, now approaching the midway point of this first quarter. Moving around far side. Eggers will drive. Get to the elbow, stopped up. Good defense on the closeout by Harmon. Driving Briley Jackson, no good. And tough defense and kept her from getting it in there. Yoder picks up her dribble without a plan, able to get it up there, running the floor Losi and off her feet and out of bounds. Latham going to come right back in and replace Losi and give her a break. Into the ball game for Harrisonville is Riley Usselton. KK Middleton to bring it up and working against Yoder. Now the far court. Now here's Jackson. Trying on Scott. Good defense there by Scott to close off that baseline. Now showing quickly into the lane. Usselton shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Wildcats. Ella Bockelman, who's checked in at the last dead ball. Over to Yoder. Here's Latham rather. Near side. Good entry pass down inside for Scott. Good post move up and around. Nice take. No good. Knocks it out. Another fresh shot clock here for Yoder. Backside Latham. She'll put it on the deck, get a little runner in the paint, no good. And man, they're getting good looks at it, just not able to get it to go through. Now a jump ball going to be called. Good effort there by Yoder to get tangled up with Harrisonville and cause that alternating possession. It will stay in favor of the other Wildcats. Harrisonville back in the half court. Ooh, just a miscommunication there between Usselton and Mia Jackson, and threw it out of bounds. An opportunity here for Louisburg. Well, Wildcats have not been able to get the ball go through the hole much, but they have played really good defense. It's helped to keep this thing manageable here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Scott out high for Yoder. Yoder, last minute, decided not to shoot. Now she'll throw it down inside. Back out they go. Little runner in the lane, no good. On the take by Gibbons. And back to Harrisonville it goes. Usselton. Near side for Eggers. Dump off Middleton. Middleton shot up and good. She has 5. 8-1 run to get this one. Trying to wrap it in. And ball knocked out of bounds by Harrisonville. It'll stay with Louisburg. Trying to get it down inside for Kinley Scott. Back in comes Presley Feeback. She'll replace Mia Jackson for just a moment, I'm sure. Gibbons inbound for Scott. Scott just inside the free throw line. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, though, Latham. Her putback's up and in. First field goal of the ball game. Runner in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound, put back, blocked by Louisburg. That was going to be a bunny for Cecily Carter. Pretty deep bench over there for Coach Sean Gibbs. A little runner with the right hand, no good. On the take by Latham. Another one, man, close up shot, just not going. Running the floor, not able to get there as Harrisonville, and out of bounds, they throw it away. Battle and Losi check into the ball game. Out goes Yoder and Latham. Battle pass up for Losi. Break that press up to Gibbons. Gibbons on the right wing. Back around they go, Battle. Trying to get it in there. They play a tough defense. Losi's got a lot of size, but the ball got down around there and able to steal it away was Usselton. And then layup by Feeback the other way. Entry inside the Losi. Take it up strong. Shot no good. Scott's there to hit it back to, it's like Bockelman on that three-point attempt. Shot no good. Comes Harrisonville the other way. Outside Eggers. Loose ball. Gibbons there to chase it down. Good effort there by Aaliyah Gibbons. Long throw handled by Battle. Cross-court pass again. Here's a 3 by Bockelman. No good. But tracked down by Battle. She'll try to dump it off. They're just reading that and then helping on the post, whoever that is. This time it's Kinley Scott stepped over in front. Easy steal coming the other way. In the corner. Near side controlled by Feeback. Dump off Usselton. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Battle, and here come the Wildcats. Louisburg. Trying to get into Scott. Just an errant pass by Bockelman, and here comes Usselton the other direction. Try to step through. Just missed it. Good rebound again by Gibbons. She's made her presence known defensively. And that's the end of the first quarter. 10-3 start to this one. Defensively, the Wildcats are helping themselves by staying in this one. And after one, Louisburg trails by 7. We're back in 60 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Christian Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Here we go to the second quarter in this one. Louisburg Wildcats trailing the Harrisonville Wildcats by 7 here as we wrap up quarter number 1. Get ready to go here in the second quarter. Louisburg ball as we come out of the timeout. Near side corner battle. Try that entry pass again, just trying to force that to that post, and Harrisonville's been all over it through the first quarter of play, and start that way here into the second. We'll take by Mia Jackson, shot no good. Rebound there, put back off the mark by Cicely Carter, and nice break there for Louisburg. Got to take advantage of it here offensively, though. Step up, blocked. Blocked out of there by Mia Jackson. On the take by McKinley Harmon. Out goes Battle. Back in comes Gibbons for Louisburg. 7:16 to go first half. 10-3 score. Down deep for Scott. To Gibbons. Back to Yoder. High post Losi. Back over to Gibbons. Here's Yoder. Step into one. 3 on the way. Had to put a little mustard on it. No good, but there's the rebound. No. Picked up by Mia Jackson. Up in front. Open lane for Eggers. She'll pull up 10 feet short. Knock it down. And a timeout taken by Coach Lane. Down 12-3 here to start this second quarter. We'll take it along with her. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
(12-3) early going of this second quarter. It's one of those timeouts where Coach Lane used that first quarter break to put something in and then came out to start the minutes 15 into the second quarter, and it wasn't happening. And so you got to call that timeout and go, okay, did you understand what I meant when we were at timeout a little bit ago? It's part of learning. Yoder, high post Losi at the elbow. Losi will pull the trigger on one, no good. Rebound pulled out of there for Harrisonville. They'll defer up in front. Now here is Eggers. Eggers shot no good, but a rebound for Carter. Her turnaround putback's no good. Got to track this one down. Loose ball, another 50-50 one, this time picked up by Harmon. And she went out of bounds. Harrisonville's aggressive. They're going to have to be. They're undersized, and they have to play that kind of up in your shorts defense, and they play it full court. Wildcats have matched that intensity defensively. Allowing them to try to stay in this with good continuation there. Shot taken. Man, she's a pretty good player as Briley Jackson. Her first field goal of the game. That's a pretty nifty take. 14-3. Double-digit deficit. Backside Losi, good look at one. They're up and in. That's moving the ball. You take advantage of that pressure in the backcourt. If you can get it broken, there's going to be some opportunities for shots just like that. And three on the way, no good. Near side, nearly stolen away. Going to be a jump ball. That'll be in favor of Harrisonville on the effort by Gibbons. Subs for Harrisonville. Out goes Eggers, out goes Carter. Back in comes Sanders along with Mia Jackson for Harrisonville. Now official stoppage. Not exactly sure what they're trying to work out over there as far as perhaps on the substitution side of things, or talking about the alternating possession. Louisburg would have started this game with the ball, and there hasn't been a jump ball, and so that would have been in favor of Harrisonville once that quarter started. And so I believe that's accurate. Yeah. I just translated the whole conversation that they were having there, I think. I'm going to tell myself that. Inbound to the free throw line. Quick trigger and up and in on the take by Bailey Sanders. Now pressure in the backcourt, nearly stolen away. Jackson's got a couple of those. Mia Jackson already here in this one. Another loose ball, but gathered up. Wildcats will have a chance. Losi's going to have to track this one down. She's able to. Backside, Latham up off the glass, and good. Nice job there by Latham and Losi to work together. Latham has 4 of their 7. Near side for Briley Jackson at the elbow, picks it up. She's going to have some help. She'll get it by way of feedback. Back near side, good defense there by Yoder, and then got a little too aggressive, perhaps. Depends on who's watching it. But she fouls KK Middleton. Second foul called on Yoder. Missed shot by Middleton. Rebound by Battle. Gibbons was setting a screen and got a pass from Battle. Here's Yoder for 3, no good, but Latham there for the rebound. Can't get it to go. She'll get another rebound. Finally using that size advantage for Morgan Latham. Trailed by as many as 11. Working on that lead right now. Got to get another stop here. Far side for Middleton. Give way to Jackson, Briley Jackson. Guarded by Battle. And a foul going to be called on Losi over the back. Reaching through. Inbound to the elbow. Now trying to run her. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Losi. Oh boy. That pressure. Gibbons now is even a tougher spot. She'll save it. Coach Lane called a timeout. It's just a 30. We'll go ahead and keep it right here with 3:34 to go in the first half. You want to make sure you know where we're going to be at next as the Wildcats continue on here in 2026. And I started saying that before I had the paper in front of me that I know I have somewhere. There it is. So Wildcats back in action on Friday. They'll travel over to Spring Hill. That won't be here on Louisburg Sports Live on our Varsity Sports Live network. That will be covered by Spring Hill Sports Live, and so that'll be a simulcast on our network. And so hop on over. Brendan Bolin will have the call for that one. Does a nice job for us, and will be there with the Wildcats and the Broncos on Friday. And then we're back at it back here at Louisburg High School next Tuesday, a week from tonight, to take on the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves. That's our schedule here upcoming. Break that press. Up to Battle. Now Latham running the floor, trying to get in position. Back over to Gibbons. Hard pass, good. Dime down inside for Gibbons. Just put her in a bad spot, up too far into the basket for Latham. But not a bad toss down inside. Baseline jumper on the way, no good by Sanders. And then a foul going to be called against Harrisonville. I think that was going to be on Middleton. Okay, Middleton, her first. Team foul number 1 of this second quarter for Harrisonville as well. It really limits you as a broadcaster when you can't just use the mascots. Tough stuff. Latham, deep pass inside Losey, battling, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot too. Will McKenna Losey, the senior. And when they can get it worked down into the post, they'll have a chance. Again, I mentioned the size differential against this Harrisonville team early on, and starting to show up just a little bit more here in the last few minutes of this first half. Losey knocks down the first one. McKenna with 4 points in this first half so far, trying to add to that total now. No good effort by Gibbons, try to get the rebound. Unsuccessful. Hustleton up the middle. Throw over to Middleton. Goes back to Hustleton. Nearly stolen away. Sanders there. Now it is stolen away. Battle. Throw it up. Losey just couldn't handle. It was a tough pass. Possession's as important as getting that run out. Maintain that possession. Don't do anything dangerous to cough it back up, and that's what they did, and it's maybe turn into points. No, shot no good. Sanders' own rebound. That's Middleton, rather. Shot no good on her putback and pulled out of there by Battle, and she did the exact same thing just a moment ago. And that's that adjustment. And Battle, last year at this time, was playing 8th grade basketball, or maybe even back in the fall, whenever that season is, and now she's here on Tuesday night, just game number 7 of her varsity year, on into the starting lineup, and those passes worked every time in middle school. They don't always work. In fact, they're pretty rare to work here at this high school level. Dump off again, and we just keep doing it, not anticipating where that defender is going to be, not where they are. Outside for Hustleton. Entry pass inside. Up high-low. Shot no good. Put back. On the take by Carter. Now in trouble. Boy, knocked to the floor, and finally they do draw the contact and the foul. We'll see if that's on Mia Jackson or Middleton. Either way, if it's Middleton, that's a big one.
Second foul on Middleton, team foul number 3.
I think I was calling feedback Middleton a minute ago. But that one is on Middleton, and it is her second. Get it into Battle. Latham. Cross-court Yoder, and they'll break that pressure. Yoder going to put it on the deck and try one. Drive it in. Good effort. Good take. Flips it up. Shot no good. Probably need to see that more from her. She was able to get down inside. Here's Mia Jackson near side. Look to attack. Baseline. Back inside for Carter. Loose ball. Tangled up. Kick out. Hustleton. What was that? He stopped that in the middle. There was a timeout taken by Harrisonville in that one. We'll go ahead and take along with them. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat Basketball.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org. Back out of the timeout. Wildcats
on defense, Louisburg. Harrisonville with the basketball. Usselton, near side controlled by Eggers. Back over for Briley Jackson. High post elbow, Usselton. She'll try to take in, working against good defense. And a rebound going to be pulled out of there. It was defense by Bockelman and then a rebound by Bockelman. She'll throw it out for Yoder. Chance here for Battle. Ooh. Skip pass near side. Bockelman, can she make it happen on both ends? Battle, back to Yoder, quickly back down inside to Latham. Here's Battle for three. Good! Huge shot by the freshman Tatum Battle. And that pulls the Wildcats to within 3 after trailing by as many as 11 in this quarter. Far side, Usselton. She put on the deck, rise up, try to shoot over the top of Latham, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Battle. I can't believe it. Wildcats have a chance to tie this game here late in this first half. Inside Latham, in the paint, shot up no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Jackson. She'll throw it up inside for Mia Jackson. Stopped up by Battle, now Briley Jackson near side. 3 on the way by Eggers, no good. That would have been tough. Tough rebound. Somehow Mia Jackson comes out there with it. I don't know who he got that foul on. They're going to call it on Latham. I don't know about that. Stops the clock with 4.8 seconds. So a chance here for Mia Jackson to try to end it on a high note. 3 for 3 on the night from the free throw line. That's her point total so far. Second one no good. Chance for a long shot. Got to watch the clock, 1 second. That's the end of the first half. Boy, down by 4, but at one point it was 16-5. That was 11, and at that point they went on an 8-0 run by Louisburg, including, well, we'll hit that one when we get back and we kick off the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Upgraded TJ to the halftime show, so you see TJ's face on the screen through halftime breaks now through the next 2026 basketball season. And of course, everybody knows TJ's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected, protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 107 West Amity Street, right here in Louisburg, or call 913-837-3237. Come back and talk about this one on the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Louisburg Sports Live.
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
First Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each. A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
There we go. Back out here on the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. BJ Harris, Josh Gillard here courtside as we watch the boys warm up for Louisburg. They'll take on the Harrisonville boys in our nightcap right now at the break. See that score, 17-13. Wildcats down by 4, but how did we get to where we are? It was a 6-0 run to begin things for Harrisonville. Wildcats would not score their first point until the 4:24 mark in the first quarter. They would not score their first field goal until the 2:11 mark of the first quarter. But they would outscore Harrisonville 10-7 in the second and trim what was at one point a 16-5, 11-point lead. And at that point, Louisburg went on an 8-0 run and closed out the first quarter on an 8-1 run. So really a nice way to finish the first half, and really they grinded and they did it with defense. Harrisonville also has a very tough defense, and once the Wildcats started figuring out they could get it down to the post, or were more careful perhaps, or more direct with how they could get it down to the post, then they were able to do that and get a couple of buckets from Latham. She's got 6 here at the halftime break, 4 points for McKenna Losey. So 10 of your 13 coming from that post play. You're going to have to take advantage of your size down there against this Harrisonville team. And then 3 points from Tatum Battle, those big 3 there to close out the first half for the Wildcats. For Harrisonville, KK Middleton with 5 points all in the first quarter. 3 points from Briley Jackson, 3 points from Mia Jackson, all from the free throw line. 2 points from Maddie Eggers, 2 points from Presley Feeback, and 2 points for Bailey Sanders for Harrisonville as they lead it here 17-13 at the halftime break. And then you do have the boys matchup coming up a little bit later on. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back. We'll recap, preview that game and get you ready for second half action here from Louisburg. It's Harrisonville against your Wildcats. And the ladies trail by 4 at the break. We're back in 2 minutes. You're watching the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Louisburg Sports Live.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Back out here once again on the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show as the ladies have come out of the locker room. They're getting their final warm-ups in before we start this second half. Do have a boys game coming up. Mentioned the Louisburg Wildcats coming in at 2-4, 1-3 in Frontier League play. And they are coming off a pair of really tough games against some of the top teams in Class 4 and 5A. And the Bonner Springs Braves losing 48-73 right before break, and then Baldwin 33-73, and I'm telling you what, that Baldwin pair, pretty darn good. Two of the best players in the area on that same team, and so that's going to be a tough out for that. Did lose a tough one to Leavenworth, and one where they were in control of that and just let it kind of slip away. Harrisonville, they come in at 6-3 on the year, and they had won 5 in a row at one point before dropping a 50-54 loss to Nevada right before the break. So here we go into the second half of this one. Thanks for joining us for TJ Solander halftime show. 17-13, second half underway here in Louisburg. The Wildcats of Louisburg, the Wildcats of Harrisonville, and a quick turnover by Battle. Have to get that under wraps, and certainly don't want to turn over into a foul, but that's exactly what it did. Battle likely to pick up her second personal foul. And that will send Riley Jackson, the junior, to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 on the night from the stripe. That was early on in this game. Actually, the first one short. Trying to laugh that one off. Dialed it back in. And Louisburg had an 8-0 run to close out the first half. Given a pair of free throws since that point. Here's KK Middleton for 3, good. She had one of those in the first quarter. She's got 8 points. Louisburg has not been able to really get it across the timeline here. Hasn't had an offensive possession yet. Backside though, Scott, that pass a little more on money. She'd had a good look at one. Battle's gonna look at a 3 though, no good. Rebound, Kinley Scott, shot up, ripped out of her hands. Now she's tangled up and a foul gonna be called against, I believe, Sanders.
Foul on Sanders for third foul, team foul number 1. Number 3, Carter checking in for Harrison.
It's her third, Sanders, so she's gonna have to check out of the ball game. In comes Carter. Inbound Losey. Dump off Scott. Scott up, shot no good. Losey fast to the backside. That's working for your own shot. McKenna Losey, after she passed that one, got to a spot where she get the rebound. Near side Jackson for Harrisonville. Scoop off to Riley Jackson. Got away with a little bit of a carry. She'll slide it inside. Now knocked out from behind. Trying to get on his battle. Loose ball picked up by Carter. They'll get another look at one. 15 seconds on the shot clock for Mia Jackson. Around Scott. Elevates. Off the heel, no good. And a rebound. A stop by Louisburg. Now they got to get across the timeline. They will up to Battle. Battle now 3-on-1. Backside Scott. Easy look at one. Soft hands, but just couldn't quite get on. That's Losey, rather. Latham going to check in for Scott. Six and a half to go in this third quarter. Inbound for Yoder. To the corner for near side wing rather for Battle. Back out high. Yoder dump it off inside Losey. Strong hands Losey. Off the glass. McKenna starting to get going a little bit. 8 points for McKenna Losey. Back to a 4-point ball game. Couple more stops for Louisburg. At the elbow, Mia Jackson. Good defense by Losey once again on that end. Briley Jackson trying to shake off Tatum. She's got her hands cut out for her. Good defense. That's just good old-fashioned defense right there by Battle. Lucky to hold on to it. 13 seconds on the shot clock for Harrisonville. Tough defense here for Louisburg. Little help there. KK Middleton just going to try to make her own. She does kiss the rim, so it's going to reset, and they'll get another possession out of this. Briley Jackson a reset and a fresh shot clock. Crossover at the elbow. Trying to shake off Battle, and Battle going to pick up her third foul. Those two are really going at it, number 10 and number 1. Battle and Jackson. Jackson going to go back to the free throw line, 2 out of 4 on the night from the charity stripe. She'll knock down the first one. 5 points for Briley Jackson. Out goes Mia Jackson.
Gibson checks back in for the Wildcats.
Other end, here's Latham in the paint. Up off the glass, no good. Trying to get that rebound, not able to do so. Driving KK Middleton high off the glass. Just couldn't get the roll, then poked out there. Last touched by Harrisonville's Cicely Carter. .505 to go third quarter, 22-17. Louisburg down here in this one, but battling through it. Trying to keep pace here with Yoder. Now Latham. Backside Losey. Kenna, no good, but goes to Latham, and she'll put it up and in. We'll just call it a pass. Latham and Losey both with 8. 22-19, 3-point game. This is as close as it's been since it was 3-0. Here's a 3 by KK Middleton. Shot no good. And rebound pulled out of there. They'll throw it out for Battle. Now she's running with it. Battle. Nope, that's not Battle, sorry. That's Harmon. And Harmon gets it poked out of bounds, and they're going to say it went out of bounds off of her. Official comes over to try to look at it, try to make the correction, and they don't. He does. Took his time, but did it. Harmon's got to look backside on that one and know that Losey's going to peel off and get open. And that would have been a much easier play. Timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat Basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
.22-19. Louisburg hasn't been this close since it was 3-0. Since they were down 16-5, they have outscored Harrisonville 14-6. And that has allowed them to climb back into this one. Got to overcome those 3 points. If you get the lead in a game like this where you've trailed throughout, that's a big boost. Don't have to get it here on this possession, however. Just get a bucket. 4:31 to go in this third quarter. Latham to the elbow, shot up. Ooh, that would have gone down. Gibbons gets it back. She's going to have to get some help. They just try to reach in there and pull it away. It's going to be a jump ball. KK Middleton reached in there and just snatched it.
Possession arrow points towards Harrisonville.
Harrisonville basketball to the alternating possession. Running the floor, Carter. Now near side, held by Feeback. Moving around through Eggers. Back outside for Briley Jackson. Dump off, trying to run it in there. Nice play, just not executed, finished by Feeback, and it will go back to Louisburg. Halfway through this third quarter. Throw it up, Harmon. Uncovered. And then stolen away. I mean, there's nobody on her. Got to anticipate. Just not a lot of anticipation by the Louisburg offensively to know those guys are not going to stay where they're at. They're coming to wherever you're throwing it to. Near side into the ball game. Rhea Kegel, another throwaway, but helped out and thrown out of bounds by Harmon. It will go back to Harrisonville.
Bachman checking in for the Wildcats, checking in for Harrisonville.
Bachman will come in and replace Harmon. Wildcats put some pressure on. That press does Harrisonville. Set it up over far side for Feeback. Feeback will take it. Little 5-foot bunny, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Latham. Done a good job on the defensive glass. Has Louisburg. Kegel, shot no good. Loose ball to be determined. Still grabbed up by Harrisonville. Picked up there by Feeback. KK Middleton now to bring it up the floor. She'll throw it off far side, Eggers. Back out to Feeback. Now Middleton at the free throw line. Step back on the way. Caught the heel and spun in. She's got 10, lead all scorers in this one. Back to a 7-point ball game. Wildcats need a bucket. Gibbons. Latham. Kegel unable to hold on to, out of bounds it goes, and back to Harrisonville. Out goes Yoder, out goes Latham, and out goes Kegel for Louisburg. Battle. Losey. And Scott, I believe, checking in at that dead ball. Middleton streaking up the near side. She'll throw it back over to Mia Jackson. She'll step back out and reset with 2:23 to play in the third quarter. With the right elbow, Feeback. Now at the elbow, Eggers. Back to Feeback. Cleared out for Middleton. She'll try to drive, and moving screen, I think, going to be called against. It is Feeback. Her first. Team foul number 2 of this third quarter. 2:10 to go in it. Inbound to Losey. Here's Gibbons. Scott fell down. 3 from Battle on the way, no good, just rimmed out. Used it all. Foul going to be called on a rebound. It's going to be against Louisburg, against Losey. Her second. Team foul number 3. Off the floor quickly goes Middleton. Thought about taking it all the way over to Eggers, or Carter rather. Now here's Riley Jackson. Step around, 18-footer on the way. Kissed off the glass, no good, but there's Middleton with the rebound and the putback. KK Middleton, 12 points. Up to Jackson, or Scott rather. Scott back outside. Gibbons, 3 on the way, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Mia Jackson. And a foul going to be called, a little hand check on Bockelman. Be her first, team foul number 4. Go to a brief break. Gibbons will sit down. Riley Jackson inbound. Gets it into Edgars. She'll hand it right back to her to set the offense. Near side, Mia Jackson tries baseline. Good defense by Losey. Middleton, dump off inside Edgars. Nothing there. Edgars just ran right through loose. Losey almost punched her, shoved her with a forearm shiver. Still loose. Somehow comes out of there. Mia Jackson still loose. Now Losey gets it. Here's Battle. Battle, speedster. Got to be under control, and a foul will be called on KK Middleton. That's a big one. They needed that. That's 3 on her. Got to go right at her from this point forward. She'll check out with 12 points and lead all scorers. Back in comes Feeback. Louisburg basketball from underneath their own basket with Bockelman in the inbound. Inbound high. Losey had to take a dribble and got it stripped out from behind her. Edgars out high on the right wing. Riley Jackson will back it up. Hard pass down inside, up off the glass and good. That's pretty nifty basketball from one Jackson to the other. Mia's got 5. That's her first field goal of the night. And back to an 11-point lead. This thing was down to 3. Down to 3 late in the first half, 16-13, and it is a 14-3 run to start this third quarter rather, including one that is 8-0 over the last few possessions. Trying to break that is Battle, not able to this time. Scott's there. Scott will try to put it back up, and she will try to break this run this time from the free throw line. Scott scoreless so far in this one. Just Latham and Losey have scored in this second half. (14-6) run, I should say. But an 8-0 run here of late, and that will stop that with the bucket from the free throw line for Kinley Scott. Her first point of the game, as I mentioned. Comes the second one. Made them both. Big shots there from the junior. Feedback over right wing for Jackson. Riley Jackson, she'll try to take it. Stripped by Battle. Probably should have been a foul. Long throw up in front, and that's the end of the third quarter. Well, after 3, it's a 9-point game. It was 4 at half. Going to have to try to bottle up some of that run they had in the second quarter here in the fourth. We'll see if they can do it when we come back in 1 minute. You're watching Wildcat basketball on your home for Louisburg High School Athletics, Louisburg Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from Louisburg. Harrisonville in town tonight. And right now leading at the end of 3 by 9. Louisburg has been to within 3 late in the first half. They've trailed by as many as 11 a couple of times, maybe more. Far side, Mia Jackson controlling. Back outside, Edgars. Here's Feeback. Feeback will put it on the deck, try baseline. Good diving play, a battle. About to call her Declan. I don't think she'd probably appreciate that. Tatum battle. She's come on and played. She's playing with those 3 fouls. Little runner from Tatum battle. Shot on the way. Boy, that'd been huge. No good. Loose ball, though, gathered up by Scott. She'll save it for battle. Losey at the free throw line. Little runner for McKenna Losey, no good. And finally cleared out of there by Mia Jackson for Harrisonville. Lost it. Battle was there. Playing defense on Scott. Scott kind of twisted herself in the ground, and Battle able to take advantage of that one. Battle with 5. And a timeout taken by Harrisonville here to start this fourth quarter. 30-23 it is right now. It's just a 30. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Again, do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. We'll have our Elliott Group post-game show coming up as we recap this girls game, and they'll get right back into it with the boys action. 6-3 Harrisonville coming in to take on the 2-4 Wildcats of Louisburg. Louisburg travels over to Spring Hill on Friday to take on the Broncos. We'll have that game for you on Spring Hill Sports Live, so be sure to bump over there to watch that game. Brendan Bolin on the call. Harrisonville basketball as we come out of the timeout they called. Inbound for Riley Jackson. He's getting doubled. Trying to run with her. Up the floor comes Emerson Deere, and Deere will pick up a foul, I believe, in her early seconds. I think that was part of the game plan, perhaps, was try to get up and cause her some problems. Here's Middleton playing with those 3 fouls, but leading all scorers. Jackson, over to Jackson. Briley Jackson now with it from Mia. Outside Eggers. Good defense there. Covered up, stolen right away from her. Nice play defensively by Deere. And then ball lost out of bounds, and it will go back to Harrisonville. It was a really good effort by Deere. They'll get inbound. A foul going to be called on Deere. Or Yoder, rather, I believe. That might be Yoder. It is. That'll be her 3rd. Feedback going to come in and replace Eggers. Inbound for Middleton. Working on Yoder. Kick over to Jackson. Tatum. Battle all over her. Up off inside Sanders. Sanders tangled up with the post for Louisburg. Losey. Deere. Good battle there by Deere to get in there and save that one. Here's Battle. Battle. Lost it off her hip, but boy got bailed out right before that on a foul called against Feeback, her 2nd. Team foul number 1 here in this fourth quarter. Harrisonville yet to score here, 2 minutes into it. Carter going to check in and replace Sanders. Up off inside Losey. Loose ball going to have to be picked up by Yoder. Right back they'll go. That's Scott, rather. Scott forces one up. Ooh, that was almost an and 1. But it does send her to the free throw line to shoot 2. Mia Jackson picks up her 2nd foul. Team foul number 2. And Scott 2 for 2 in that 3rd quarter from the free throw line. She'll step back to it, drop that one in. Trying to pull the Wildcats to within 6 or 5. And she does. 4 points for Kinley Scott. Have not broken through. Just need a couple more stops and some buckets to go along with it. Battle reaching in there, getting away with one there. And it is a 10-second count. Good defense once again, and they put that ball pressure on Riley Jackson, and she hasn't handled it very well, the sophomore, or the junior rather. So that's the stop they needed. Deere to get it inbound. She'll throw it back for Yoder. Will set the offense up. 5:35 to play in the ball game. Battle, left wing, high post for Scott. Backside, there's Yoder. She's got position up off the glass, no good, just left it. And a rebound pulled out of there by Cicely Carter for Harrisonville. Then stolen away by Yoder, perhaps no. We're gonna see it was out of bounds off of Yoder. Stay with Harrisonville. Trying to get it inbound. Stolen away by Lucy. Lucy, and then she walked with it. Indecision. And nobody really on the near side. That play started on that far left side, and so she brought it over here and looked to the right. It just nobody had made it over there quite yet and didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. They'll get it in for Carter. Flying up the far side. Feedback on Losey. Good defense there by Losey. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch out of bounds off of Harrisonville. They got the stop they needed. Now they got to get a bucket. Pass up in front. One-on-one here. Scott spinning. Shot up no good, but she is fouled. Just kind of bowling balls her way through the lane. That goes to the free throw line with her shooting from the stripe. Can't ask for much more. Riley Jackson picks up her first personal foul. Team foul number 3. It's early on in this fourth quarter. These foul shots could be a factor down the stretch of this one. Scott misses her first free throw of the night, 4 out of 5. Here comes the second. Oof. And Deere knocked that one out of bounds. It'll go back to Harrisonville. After making 4 in a row, missed those last 2. Should never mention anything about the free throws, I think. Bad luck. Quickly up the floor they go in a hurry, and too much of a hurry. Couldn't chase it down, could feedback. And another turnover by Harrisonville. This has been pretty rough here in this fourth quarter for both teams. Inbound to Scott. Scott, 2-on-1, Latham backside. Through the hands of Carter and out of bounds. It'll stay with Louisburg, 4:46 to go. In the ball game. Deere to inbound. Gets it to Scott. She'll put it on the deck. Kick. Battle. 3 on the way, off the mark. And out of bounds off of Wildcats. It'll stay with Harrisonville. Also the Wildcats. Right side. Jackson to Jackson. Riley with it. Looking on Battle. Got her defense down. Not a freshman defensively, that's for darn sure. That's going to be a moving through the screen on Yoder, and she'll pick up her 4th.
Now, 23, Yoder, her 4th foul, team foul number 3.
Riley Jackson inbound. Pull up at the elbow. Middleton, shot no good, rebound by Battle. Long pass up Latham to Scott. Latham flipped it on up to Scott, said, you take it in. And she does. Kinley Scott's first field goal. She's got 6 points. And Wildcats, Louisburg back to within a possession. Up the floor they go. Latham again. Layup with the right hand. Good. 30-29. We got ourselves one now. As the Wildcats try to make it happen, we'll try an instant replay here tonight. We'll see if we got one on the play. There it is. The scoop for Latham and good. Timeout on the court. We'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds on Louisburg Sports Live.
Athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910.
And again, that layup by Latham, pulling the Wildcats of Louisburg back in this one. It was 1-0. It has not been that close since that point. And now with 3:37 to go in the ball game, down by 1, Wildcats of Louisburg have a chance. Throw it up through Carter. They'll let her go ahead and bring it up the floor. Latham will pick her up at the free throw line. Briley Jackson, rather. Back outside Middleton. She'll put it on the deck. The elbow, trying to get through that Louisburg defense. Now baseline, Briley Scott shot up good and the foul. Oh, worst case scenario there. Her first field goal since early in the second quarter. But Briley Jackson will go to the free throw line for the and one. Battle picks up her fourth, so Battle and Yoder both with 4 fouls, both on the floor. Here with 3:13 to play in this ball game. Briley Jackson trying to complete the and one and able to do so. Up in front to Yoder on the left side, dump off inside Latham. Kick. Long two on the way from Deere, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Mia Jackson. Outlet to Briley Jackson. Long pass up to feedback. They broke that pressure and up and good. Boy, pretty well executed that time. Yoder. Here's side Battle. Had a look at one. 3 on the way. No good. Saved though by Deere, but gathered up by feedback for Harrisonville. Now Middleton, 2.5 to play in the ball game. Jackson, move it over through feedback. Middleton. Good defense by Yoder. Middleton trying to run right through her, and there's Scott just to come down with it. And Yoder to bring it up the floor. 5 on 4. Here's Deere. Wrap around down inside Latham. Latham backing, now shooting. Shot no good. Rebound there. Scott, she'll put it up and no good, but she is fouled. And Kinley Scott. Knocks down the first one. See that? Rebound. Battle underneath the basket. Not too bad. 6 out of 8 from the free throw line for the junior Kinley Scott. Big ones here, back to within 4. Nearly stolen away. Carter with it. Now feedback. Feedback going to drive on Latham. No good. There's a stop. Gibbons back into the ball game. She'll get the rebound. Now you need help. Somebody's got to come help her. Up in front court they'll go. This is Harmon. Back to Yoder. Dump off inside Latham. Off the glass and good. That was a nice dish from Yoder to Latham, and Latham lays it in. She's in double figures with 10. Wildcats back to within 2. 97 seconds to play in the ball game. Jackson just lost it off of her own foot. I thought he was going to give that to him. And instead makes the right choice. And a timeout by Coach Lane. We will take it along with her. We've got ourselves a good one. Watch this one go into the break on the pass from Yoder and the finish by Latham. There's that dish down in there and the layup off the glass and good. We're back in 1 minute on Louisburg Sports Live.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
The University of Kansas Health System is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Health System cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com.
Here we go. 1:29 to play in this ball game, 35-33. Wildcats with the basketball, down by 2. They're near the pressure. Harrisonville kind of selling out. All alone, Harmon layup, couldn't make it go. Oh, that might be the best chance they get. Here's hoping it's not. Other way they go. Briley Scott on Gibbons. Shot up and good. Nice take. Keep calling her Scott. It's Jackson, Briley Jackson. 37-33. Boy, that was a good opportunity there. Scott for 3. Ooh. Gibbons, what a big rebound and can't handle. And Harmon will check out. Back in comes Battle. Under a minute to play now in this one. Throw it in the backcourt for feedback, working against Gibbons, and Gibbons going to foul her. And I believe they'll be shooting 2. Her first, but team foul number 5.
Foul number 33, Gibbons, her first foul, team foul.
So we might have some free throw shots here down the stretch of this one here in the final 53.9 to go in it. Feedback at the free throw line. No free throw attempts of the night so far for her, and they will foul her. Sticker there, missed the first one. Missed them both, but a rebound by Mia Jackson. She'll get it right back to her. A make might have been better off than a miss right there, and now foul going to be called. Yeah, that's Yoder, her 5th. So one of the main ball handlers and people able to run this offense is going to have to sit down. In comes Deere for her. Yoder fouls out with no buckets. That might end up being the difference. Just need to get a couple from her, and this is a different ball game. At the free throw line is Mia Jackson. She'll knock down the first. She is 4 out of 5 on the night from the charity stripe. 6 points in this one. Missed it. But another rebound by Harrisonville. Boy, these missed free throws have really made it tough for Louisburg. In the final minute of this one, wrong possessions, and now down by 5. It's going to be a tough. Handled by Middleton. She'll clear it out. Got a foul. not stopping play. Gibbons throw it out for Battle. Battle, boy, they had fouled maybe there. Saved a little bit of time. Battle's layup good. Coach Lane's got to call a timeout. So they're able to get that one. And Battle will have 7 points for the ball game. It's just a 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Take a look at that one. The run out by Battle. Throw it up in front court. And she's got to look at one there. Now we're back here with 38-35 rather, with under 30 seconds to play in this one. It's going to be a tough out, but you're one shot away, and I've seen stranger things happen. I once called a game where it was a 10-point deficit, final minute of the game, and the team that was down by 10 won it. That was crazy. This is, got to get a turnover right here, though. That's the key. On this inbound play, you get a turnover, and if you get a turnover close, get the 2 and play for another one. If you don't, you're going to have to foul. We'll see what they end up doing here. Mia Jackson inbound for Harrisonville. Throw it in. They'll get it to Riley Jackson, and she'll be fouled by Battle, and that'll be Battle's 5th. So she'll have to check out of the ball game as well. Back in comes Harmon. Main real deep ball threat now out, and your main ball handler out for Louisburg here at 13.6. Just Scott really may be able to ice this if she can make these free throws, but so far, Scott Jackson, boy, once it's in there, guys, it doesn't leave. So I apologize to Riley Jackson. She got the second one. That was the big one to make this a 4-point game. Bockelman. Lost out of bounds. It'll stay with Louisburg with 4.5 seconds. Go out the Elliott Group post-game show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll give you your final scoring totals of this one, wrap things up on the girls' side of things, and we'll start to turn our attention to the boys' game that's coming up in just a little bit. Throw it in deep. Now Bockelman for 3. No good. Track down, and that'll be it. 39-35 is your score. Final in this one, boy. Louisburg battled all night long. Just came up a little bit short here tonight against a Harrisonville team that moves to 4-7 on the year, and the Wildcats will drop to 1-6 here on the season. Final score again, 35-31. It's time to kick off our Elliott Group Elliott Insurance post-game show. We'll come back, recap this one, and get you ready for the boys' action. We return in 2 minutes. You're watching Louisburg basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your first checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicioussement.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Back out here on the Elliott Insurance post-game show. Elliott Group, they are, I believe, that building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both. They've got offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Final score here in this one, the girls fall 39-35 in a really hard-fought defensive battle of a game, and just got to that point a couple of times, the precipice of being able to take the lead, and I really think if Louisburg gets the lead, Harrisonville just didn't have enough offense either to necessarily try to overcome that, and so they just kind of end up running out the clock on this one. But this game started out with a 6-0 run by Harrisonville to get things. The Wildcats do not score Louisburg until the 4:24 mark of the first quarter. They don't get their first field goal until there's just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter, trailed 10-3 after one. But they had an 8-0 run of their own, did Louisburg, in the second quarter, and peeled that lead back to a manageable 4 points. So Louisburg trailed 17-13 at the end of the first half. And then Harrisonville went on a run in that third quarter after the Wildcats of Louisburg had pulled to within 4. And kind of had it at 4. Then it was an 8-0 run at that point and made it 30-21 at the end of the third quarter and just kind of maintained, but they did get it peeled down. Louisburg got it all the way down to 1. It was 30-29 really late in this game, and just a couple of plays here or there go a different way, and Louisburg gets out of there with the win, but not tonight as they drop to 1-6. Harrisonville moves to 4-7. Final scoring totals: first for Harrisonville, 12 points for KK Middleton, 11 points for Briley Jackson, including 6 in the fourth quarter. Those are huge in a 4-point game. 6 points for Presley Feeback, 6 points for Mia Jackson, 2 points for Bailey Sanders, 2 points for Maddie Eggers. For the Wildcats, they're just going to have to find some more offense out there on this team, as they do end up getting 12 points from Latham, 8 points from Losey. So 20 of their 35 coming from those two spots, and then 8 points from Kinley Scott, including 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 7 points from Tatum Battle for Louisburg as they fall here 39-35. Do have the boys warming up out on the floor. Girls will be back in action on Friday as they travel over to Spring Hill to take on the Broncos. We'll have that game for you on Spring Hill Sports Live. It'll be a night off for Louisburg Sports Live, but Spring Hill Sports Live will have that one covered for you with Brendan Bolin, Curtis Kaiser, and Caden Carbajo on that one over there in Spring Hill. We'll be there with you to make sure you can watch your Wildcats anywhere across our Varsity Sports Live network. Boys coming up next should be a good one. We'll talk about that one when we kick off our pregame show in 3 minutes. You're watching Louisburg High School basketball on your home for Wildcat Athletics, Louisburg Sports Live.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back out here to Louisburg High School, the side of tonight's girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Going to look in at Harrisonville as they warm up before this one. Just joining us, girls fall in a tough one, 39-35 to Harrisonville. Had us within 1 late in that game, just falling short by 4. But we're focused on the boys now. Harrisonville coming in at 6-3, Louisburg at 2-4. Louisburg coming off 4 straight losses to close out 2025. Opened up with 2 straight wins against Wellsville and Tongi, but then it dropped a 14-point loss to Ottawa, just a 3-point loss to Leavenworth, and then a couple of lopsided losses to really good teams in Baldwin and Bonner Springs. I'll have to see Baldwin again. I'll have to see Bonner Springs again, too. Spring Hill's no slouch, and they'll see them on Friday, so the opportunity here perhaps against Harrisonville we'll see in just a moment. Harrisonville coming into this ball game at 6-3, as I mentioned. They had won 5 straight before falling 50-54 to Nevada back on December 19th, but had beaten University Academy Charter, Adrian, Knob Noster, Metro, and Adrian again. So a pair of those are against Adrian. And one was a 96-27, the other one 89-17. So not sure how much those good did them, but they did have a couple of lopsided ones there. But now here against this Louisburg team, Wildcats have their opportunities. They certainly have some size at places, and they'll need to take advantage of that to get a win here tonight. over this Harrisonville team. That's a look at things here in our nightcap. Wildcats and the Wildcats again, the border war. Harrisonville, Missouri over here playing against the Louisburg, Kansas Wildcats. And we're just about 3 minutes away from tip-off in this. We'll have your starting lineups and your opening tip-off when we return in 2 minutes. You're watching Louisburg basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-53.
Those.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Building a life is different for everyone, because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
Back out here going through the starting lineups inside the arena. We'll get to those in just a moment. We want to remind you that Louisburg Sports Live is presented by Vose Pharmacy. Vose Pharmacy, you can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist, Kevin Vose, and his friendly staff serving Louisburg for more than a decade. To learn more, visit vosepharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. Starters for this one. It'll be number 10, Ryan Goss, junior for Harrisonville. Number 12, Jayton Krastowski, a junior. Number 20, Cole Smalley, a junior. Number 24, Jackson Krastowski. Oh boy. Krastowski, 6'4" juniors, so a pair of Krastowski brothers. Oh, that one's going to get me today. 33, Keller Johnson, 6'2" senior. For the Wildcats will be Herschel Strumberger, sophomore. Number 4, Parker Stanfield, a senior. Number 5, Owen Marsh, a senior. Number 10, Derek Frederick, a senior. And number 11, Lance Callahan for the Wildcats. Opening tip-off brought to you by Louisburg Athletic Club. No more excuses. Gym access 24/7 for members. Locker room, sauna, group fitness classes included. Healthy shake and smoothie bar, tanning and massage therapy are all open to the public. Join them every Tuesday for half-price shakes from 3 to 5 p.m. and half-price tans every Thursday at the Louisburg Athletic Club. Underway now in this one as Harrisonville would win the opening toss in their road blues, trimmed in silver. Wildcats in their home whites, trimmed in purple. Looking to try take it in there as Krastowski. Dish, back. You know what? Jayton and Jackson. That's going to make this a lot easier. There's a 3 on the way from Jackson. He'll get his own back. He'll try to take it in, and foul going to be called. And Marsh just trying to stop that momentum. Will pick up his first personal foul. But pair of 6'4" twins is my assessment here. And at the free throw line is Jackson Krastowski. And he'll knock it down. The and one. Early 3-0 lead here for Harrisonville. First offense possession of the ball game for Louisburg. Holding off right side for Stanfield. He'll dish down inside. Strumberger off the glass. No good, but Herschel going to be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Strumberger trying to put the Louisburg Wildcats on the board here early going to this one, and he will. Oh, missed that replay. Back to it. Slid the second one in over the rim. Here near side holding for Jackson. Move it around through Jayton. Holding way out high now, Keller Johnson. They'll have to clear it. In the boat for Smalley. Now Jayton, goodness gracious, I'll get it. Johnson looking to go baseline. He's kind of out of control and stepped out of bounds. Good defense there to close off that baseline for Lance Callahan. Pressure will be applied. Callahan trying to shake off Jayton Krastowski. Now right side for Marsh. Marsh baseline, bottled up. Now Callahan, he'll try to step through, hand off Stromberger, and he gets it stripped out from his hands. He will stay with Louisburg with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Frederick to inbound for Louisburg. Throw it in deep for Marsh. Tracked down by Jayton Krastowski. Gonna drive. Marsh, good step through. Little flip with the left hand up and in. Nice play there by Owen Marsh. First field goal of the ball game, and it gives the Wildcats from Louisburg a 1-point lead, 4-3. Johnson trying to bully his way in. Good defense, though, by Callahan. Helped out Strumberger now, and we'll see who they get, Strumberger or Callahan. Keller Johnson, big body, 6'2", senior. They get it on Callahan, his first. Team foul number 2 on Louisburg, and sending Johnson to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one no good. Comes the second. Tie ball game. Pressure applied. Stanfield, give way to Strumberger. Dish off Callahan. He'll try to drive, kick, Stanfield. Move it around through Marsh. Right side for Frederick. Callahan will take, loses his footing, but they're going to get the contact and get. Jayton Krastowski didn't care for it. It was close. Team foul number 2. It's his first. Inbound here for Frederick. Marsh trying to clear some space and lost it out of bounds. Turnover by Louisburg. 5:30 to go first quarter. Early going to this one. Kristowski, dump off into Kristowski. He'll go baseline. This is Jackson. Good post move, not able to get it. Stromberger clears it, and then outlet to nobody. A good board, squandered. Out goes Marsh. In comes John Getterman for Louisburg. Harrisonville basketball. Jayden Kristowski out on the far side, guarded against Callahan. Skip it off. Smalley. Nowhere to go with it. Good defense, Stromberger. Cole Smalley denied. Now the Wildcats with an opportunity here for Louisburg. Callahan. Getterman. Through, and they both call charge. John a little bit out of control perhaps. A good set there for Johnson to take that one. His first, team 3. Picking him up pretty quick here, early going of this one. Kristowski off to Johnson. Back over to Smalley. Move it over to Jayden Kristowski. Here's Jackson. 3, good. Getterman put pressure again, now off the Stanfield. Move it around. Callahan, top of the key. He'll drive on Jayden Kristowski. Shot up no good by Callahan. Rebound pulled out of there, and here they come. Kristowski, Jayden, baseline, poked out. Nice play there by Frederick. Throw it in deep. You can throw it in the backcourt in case anybody's worried about that, but can't do that. And Getterman going to pick up 2 quick fouls in his short time on the floor for Louisburg.
Second foul on Getterman, team foul number 4.
It's team foul number 4 already just now approaching the midway point of this first quarter, so there may be some free throws here in this one. Jayden Kristowski, kick near side. Ryan Goss on the way, no good. And Stromberger coming in to get the rebound. Smalley hard over the top. Easily called a foul. Smalley didn't believe so. Into the ball game for Harrisonville comes. Can't get a number on him now. It's 21. Brody McNeil in for Harrisonville. Getterman on the right wing. Here's Frederick, poked out from behind by Jayden Kristowski. Marsh coming in back into the ball game. Braden Stringfield going to check in as well for Louisburg. Out goes Getterman, out goes Frederick. In for Harrisonville comes Braden Polson. And he'll give a break to Ryan Goss. Here's Stromberger. Marsh. Push off, here's Callahan to the corner. Way outside after Stringfield had it. Back to Marsh. Loose ball, but Callahan's there. No putback is no good. Still loose, to be determined, and pulled out of there. And it's going to be called on Stringfield. It's going after that loose ball and got body into it. So we'll have some shooting opportunities here for Harrisonville, as this will send Jackson Kristowski to the free throw line to shoot 2. 1 for 1 already on the ball game here, but misses that one after he had an and one to begin things in this ball game. The second one, that one's good. Breaks this, where we're at right now, 8-4. And loose ball, gonna go off of the hands of, they say, Braden Polson, so it'll stay with Louisburg with 3:14 to play in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Louisburg girls dropped a tough one against Harrisonville 39-35 earlier this evening. Battled all the way through wire to wire, just got it to within one late. Marsh, scoop off. 3 on the way, no good, missed by Stanfield, and rebound pulled out of there by Harrisonville. Here they come. Johnson, dump off, they lost him. They lost Jayton Krastowski, then blocked by Stanfield. Huge play there defensively because it looked bad to begin with. Going the other way, kick, thought about it. Now driving, Stringfield. He'll dish off for Callahan, who cleared some space for himself and made that play. Callahan, his first bucket of the ball game. Pulls Louisburg back, then a stop on the other end. Strumberger. Push off Callahan, scoop off last minute. Herschel. Got to have your hands ready, especially if you're the big man down low. You got to be looking for those passes to come your way. End of the ball game, checking in for the first time, Striker Gilmore. And he will replace Jayden Krastowski momentarily. Good defensive play, and then not able to follow it up on the other end. Johnson trying to give and go. Jackson Krastowski has to get it and keep it in play. Stripped underneath, nice play there for Louisburg by Fletcher Viterna, who just checked into the ball game a moment ago. Viterna making a defensive play. Marsh elevate from the elbow, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Harrisonville, running the floor in a hurry. Quickly up the floor they go, just couldn't finish, then trying to get a putback. Now, hitting hard. It's going to be a foul against Harrisonville. I believe that is going to be against Striker Gilmore. Thought a head hit first, but lucky that it was not the case. Pressure applied here by Harrisonville in the backcourt. Minute 50 to play first quarter. Venturna. Give way to Marsh. Marsh will bring it up the floor working against Krastowski. He'll pull up, and it comes down hard. It's probably a true block, but came down with that hand, did Jackson Krastowski. Harrisonville somehow has not found a foul they like yet in this one. Pretty much playing about after every one. Here's Marsh, shoot 2. Try to tie this ball game up. It's the second one. Louisburg down by 1. Harrisonville with the basketball, 94 seconds to play. First quarter and a turnover. Marsh going to try to run it out. He'll lay it up, can't get it to go. Pulled out of there. Somehow the Wildcats ended up with it, but I don't think they'll have it. Harrisonville back with it. Saved by Jayton Krastowski, but Callahan coming back into the ball game. He replaces Marsh. Gilmore's just stolen away. Frederick, grand larceny. Strumberger from the free throw line, swish. Big bucket there, gives the Wildcats the lead for the first time. Runner, Krastowski. He's a pretty good player. Going to keep an eye on that one. 10-9 back in front for Harrisonville. Stanfield, or Stringfield rather. Here's Callahan. He'll just try to split the defense, try to sort through there. Callahan somehow ends up with it. Jump ball, that'll be in favor of Louisburg. You don't want, I don't think you take that time out there. If you've got the alternating possession, do that. Ryan Goss comes in. He will replace Gilmore. 27 seconds to play, first quarter. Louisburg down by 1. In for kick, 3 on the way. No good on the take, but tip to himself. Strumberger across the lane. Viterna shot no good. Last minute Strumberger. He can't finish either. Boy, a tough one there for Louisburg. 14 seconds, got to play defense. Then I try to isolate here with Krastowski and Strumberger. Good matchup there. They'll have to get the switch. Callahan, he'll pull one off. Pretty good defense down the stretch, and that's the end of the first quarter. Got a good one so far here in Louisburg. 10-9 your score. Louisburg trails by 1. Second quarter coming up next on Louisburg Sports Live.
Land acquisition.
Oh, well, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Frontier Agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
(10-9) after 1. In this one, Harrisonville making the trip over here to Louisburg. Wildcats of Louisburg 2-4, Harrisonville 6-3. Couple of lead changes and a tie in that first quarter. Harrisonville with the basketball as we come out of the first quarter break. Jayton Krastowski going to hold it out high in direct traffic. Off left side for Goss. Back to Krastowski. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Goss nearly stolen away by Callahan. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stop the shot clock with 11 seconds. Holding out high, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Jayton Jackson for 3, no good off the front iron, and good defensive play there for Louisburg to start this second quarter. Got to take advantage of it offensively. Getterman nearly walked with it. Coach did not like that right in front of the official on the far side. High post for Stanfield, up and in. Parker Stanfield, first bucket of the ball game's a good one for him. Bullying his way down inside is Jackson Krastowski. Callahan picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 1 of this second quarter for Louisburg. Out goes Brody McNeil. Back in comes Smalley for Harrisonville. Also in is Trenton Shrout. Outside for Jayton, stolen away. Frederick, layup, no good. Good defense on the other side for Goss just to stay with it and cause some trouble for Frederick. Missed opportunity there. Krastowski, no good. Boy, nobody's making him right now. Krastout got walked with it. Come down on the rebound. did Jayden Krastowski. Another turnover by Harrisonville with 6:25 to play, 6:26 to play in this first half. Early going to the second quarter. Been a good one so far. Getterman needs help. Coach got to call a timeout. We'll coach Dahl. Just a 30. We'll keep it right here. Take a look. The big shot a moment ago.
30-second timeout.
Scooped off. Step through Marsh with the lay-in. And now with the timeout, try to work it out with Coach Dahl and take advantage of the momentum they've built up here through the first quarter and now into the second quarter, leading by 1. They've trailed only by as many as 3. And that was at 3-0 to begin the game, and so it's been nip and tuck. Hopefully we can keep it like this all night long and keep you all entertained at home. Do appreciate you watching here on Louisburg Sports Live. Thanks to all the sponsors as you watch these commercials through tonight. This is a grassroots effort to bring these games to you for free. Typically point out that the alternative options to what the service we provide to this school is a pay-per-view only. So thank you to the fans, but make sure you thank those businesses that you see streaming across your screen here each night. We bring you Louisburg High School sports on Louisburg Sports Live. It's big help starting with the folks up there at Bo's Pharmacy. Stop in there and tell Kevin and Cassie thank you. Into the paint for Getterman. Trying to scoop it off. Now Stanfield. He'll wait last minute. Can't get the finish, but will go to the free throw line to shoot to his first step to the line tonight to stretch this lead out. Smalley picks up his third. Yeah, his third foul already for Smalley. Now the officials back at the scorers table to work something out. Johnson getting set to check in for Harrisonville. I don't know. Back to it. Stanfield for 2. Shooting 2. First one's no good. Here comes the second from Stanfield. Missed them both. Tough trip to the line there for Parker. Quickly up the floor they fly. Jayden Krastowski off to Jackson. Krastowski, he'll step back and reset, working against Strumberger. Herschel's got his work cut out for him here tonight. They'll switch on him. Kick. Jayden, shot no good. And rebound by Strumberger. Frederick bring up the floor, working against Goss. Outside Viterna. Here's Stanfield. Give away Frederick. No Callahan with those 2 fouls. Probably see him pretty soon. Trying to dump off, just off the mark on the pass from Stanfield, trying to get to Strumberger, and back the other way they go. Krastowski to Krastowski. This time Jayden able to finish, get his first bucket of the ball game. Back and forth we go here in this one. Not a lot of offense, but it is not nobody building a lead at all. Frederick just trying to fire one up, shot no good. Quick trigger. And then it just ends up back in his hands somehow. Got to maintain the basketball though. If they're staying down there with you, there's guys open. Got to have your eyes up. There was Stanfield last second over to Strumberger, out of bounds. And it will back to Louisburg with 4:39 to play in the first half.
Owen Marshall checks in for Louisburg. Number 5, Colson checks in for Harrisonville.
Out goes Viterna. Back in comes Marsh for Louisburg. Throw it in deep to Frederick. 20 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time to run your offense, except turn it over. Somehow they did, and then almost got it back, and then Now it'll stay with Harrisonville with 4.5 to play in the first half. Trying to dump high post for Jayton. Here's Jackson and the finish. Krastowski, first bucket of the second quarter. He's got 11 though. Pretty good when they've only got 14. The Turner comes in, Frederick goes out. For Louisburg. Getterman inbound for the Wildcats. Stanfield nearly gets his pocket picked. Marsh, face up. Picks up his dribble, needs help. Here's Getterman. He'll scoop off Stanfield. Stanfield for three, no good. And ball picked up out of there by Krastowski. Jackson, near side Johnson. Kick, Goss, three, lefty, good. It is a 6-0 run now for Harrisonville after Louisburg led 11-10. Viterna spinning, elevating, 5-footer on the way off the heel and good. Nice take there by Viterna. Here's a three, Goss the other way. Right side with that left hand. Getterman, baseline, little runner. Good, and the foul.
Count the basket for Getterman.
John Getterman will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play.
Foul number 2, Getterman headed to the line.
And he knocks it down to pull Louisburg back to within one.
Frederick checks in for Getterman.
See if we can see that take from Getterman. Boom. Johnson hold out high for Harrisonville. Back around, Krastowski, Jackson, now Johnson on the far left corner. Stanfield come pick up, they get off Johnson. That's what they've been trying to get. Johnson will get it, a foul and the bucket on the roll. Viterna gonna pick up the foul. His first, team 2, but it will still send Johnson to the free throw line for the and one. His first field goal of the ball game. Stay right here at a three-point game with 2:25 to go in the first half. Marsh trying to blow past Krastowski, up over the top of him, no good. Stanfield's there and he's gonna be fouled. That wasn't gonna get called. Glad it did. Foul's gonna be called on Braden Polson, his second. Team foul number 3 here with 2:17 to go, second quarter. Getterman was ready to check in. They will get him in. He'll come in for Marsh.
Shooting foul, Louisburg ball, out of bounds.
Turner gets it in for Stanfield around to Frederick. Frederick, kick back out. Getterman has to hold on to it. Nope, stolen away by Jayton Krastowski. He'll float up to Jackson Krastowski. He'll drive it on Stanfield up with the right hand. Defended. Nice defensive effort there for Louisburg. Scoop it up and hurry for Frederick. Now, got to wait for some help to get to him. Getterman looks to drive, pull up the elbow. Nothing there. Now Frederick. Back outside Viterna. High post for Strumberger. Get that close to the big fella. They want him to take it. Back outside, they reset with 15 seconds. Viterna off the glass and good. Another dandy by Viterna. Fletcher Viterna making his presence known with 4 points here in this second quarter. Back to a 1-point game. Gilmore lost it. Loose ball. Strumberger comes out of there with it. Herschel doing his work down inside in the paint for sure defensively here tonight. Got to have to get him going offensively. Just 4 points in this one, all in the first quarter. Frederick, kick, Getterman, thought about it. Back to Frederick, open look at one, 3 on the way, good! And there's the timeout. A big time shot there for Louisburg as we head to a break. Kick it, nothing there. Over the back to the corner, 3 on the way, and good. That is how we go to break. Wildcats.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
One minute left to go here in this first half. 21-19, 2-point ball game. Wildcats with another lead. Dumping off inside now, Jayton Krastowski back out to Jackson Krastowski. No good, big missed shot there, and shot clock and game clock are basically matched up. Louisburg could work for the final shot of this first half if they do choose to do so. Getterman, off near side. Looks like that's what they're going to do, is try to run some clock off here. Controlled by Stringfield. He'll clear it back out for John Getterman with 12 seconds to go in the first half. TJ Solander, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming up right after this. Kick. Marsh, 3 from the top of the key, off the back glass, no good. But he did hold it from the last, and the Wildcats of Louisburg will take the lead into the locker room. 21-19 is your score. When we return to talk about this one, we'll give your halftime stats. We'll go back and look at that girls game as well just a little bit and look ahead to Friday night's action against the Broncos of Spring Hill. All that and more coming up next here on the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. 21-19, your score at the break. Louisburg leads it by 2. Talk about it next on Louisburg Sports Live.
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
Back out here on the TJ Solinder Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show, 21-19, as you see here on your screen. Wildcats leading up by that score of 2. We'll talk about how we got to where we are in just a moment, but do have to tell you that, of course, the halftime show brought to you by Farm Bureau financial agent TJ Solinder. TJ's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected, protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 106 West Amity Street or call 913-837-3237. Here at the halftime break, again, 21-19 Louisburg. Here's how we got to where we are. Harrisonville would lead early 3-0. It would be tied at 4-4. Harrisonville would stretch it back out to 4. I believe that is the largest lead of the game for either team. And then Louisburg would grab their first lead, late first quarter, lead 9-8. Harrisonville would grab it right back and lead 10-9 after 1. But then Louisburg would lead 11-10. It'd be 12-11 Harrisonville. Then they would grow that lead to as much as 6, I should say. And at one point, Harrisonville led that 17-11. And Louisburg outscores them 10-2 to close out the first half. And did a nice job, including this awesome play here. Kick. Getterman looked to drive and then dish to Frederick in the corner, and he dropped in a dime. A big, big, big shot there for that first half, and gave them an opportunity to have this 21-19 lead. Halftime scoring for we'll go with Harrisonville, 11 points for Jackson Krastowski, but 9 of those 11 coming in the first quarter. So they found a little bit of an answer for him in that second quarter. We'll have to try to keep the lid on him. So 11 for him, and then 3 from Goss, 2 from Jayton Krastowski, and 3 from Keller Johnson in this one. And then for Lewisburg, spread out offensive scoring. Nobody with big high numbers, but several guys on the scoring chart. 4 points for Herschel Strumberger, 4 points for Fletcher Vaterna. Strumberger, all 4 of those coming early first quarter, and so have to get him going offensively, especially if you can't keep Jackson Krastowski quiet in the second half. Going to have offense from somewhere. So 4 for Vaterna, 4 for Strumberger, and then 3 points for Getterman, 3 points for Owen Marsh, 3 points for Frederick, 2 points for Parker Stanfield, 2 points for Lance Callahan for Lewisburg. Again, halftime score 21-19 is your score here at the break. We will continue with the TJ Solinder Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show right after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to Prime Accounting.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Welcome back. One out. Final time here on the TJ Solinger Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show as the Wildcats of Louisburg host the Harrisonville Wildcats. BJ Harris along with you. Alongside me is Josh Gillard on camera, and the Louisburg version of the Wildcat lead there at the break, halftime break, 21-19 is your score. If you're just joining us, girls earlier tonight did fall in a tough win to Harrisonville, 39-35. Morgan Latham leads the way with 12 points and McKenna Losi with 8, along with Kinley Scott with 8 and Tatum Battle with 7. So those are the 4 scores for Louisburg. KK Middleton led Harrisonville with 12 points tonight in their victory. Louisburg girls dropped to 1-6 on the year. Harrisonville moves to 4-7. Here as we kick off game number 1 of the 2026 season. It's broadcast number 1 of 2026 for myself. We've got games going on across our network tonight. If you just like high school basketball, varsitysportslive.com. Games from Columbus, Pittsburgh, Girard, Baldwin, Louisburg, Paola, Eudora, Tonganoxie, Spring Hill. Also your home for Johnson County Community College Athletics, Fort Scott Community College Athletics. Locking down the 69 Highway Corridor and beyond. That's the idea. You're on Varsity Sports Live. And we're underway here in the second half of this one. Louisburg will have the ball coming out of the break. Callahan thought about a 3. Dart over to Frederick, able to hold just enough to keep it alive. Now Stanfield stuck. Ball is bouncing in the way of the Louisburg Wildcats right now. Marsh got away with a walk. No, he didn't. Some fortunate bounces on that possession. So back to Harrisonville for the first time here in this second half. Smalley out high. Over to Jayton Krastowski, down to Jackson Krastowski. Working on Stanfield, late second dish. Good defense, Strumberger brought it down though. Krastowski came out of it, blocked by Strumberger again. Pretty timely block there by Strumberger. Little runner in the lane, Callahan, shot no good. Loose ball, rebound, out of bounds off of. Krastowski let that one go out of bounds, and they're going to say it was actually Louisburg basketball. Fresh shot clock as well. Frederick to inbound for the Wildcats, up by 2. Trailed by as many as 6. 3-point bucket by Stanfield, no good. Long rebound, pulled out of there by Strumberger. They'll get another crack at this one. Frederick to the corner for Callahan. Trying to shake off Krastowski. He's got some height on Callahan. Having a hard time working around that. Now Strumberger, not very many people are going to have height on him. Couldn't make that one go, though. And rebound pulled out of there by Harrisonville. Here comes Krastowski up the floor on the left side. Up off the left glass, and good. A little too easy for Jackson Krastowski. 13 points in the ball game for him, a tie ball game. Baseline jumper good by Marsh. Other end of the floor, though, Smalley. Shot up, no good, and then saved by Krastowski. Now Johnson, he'll go ahead and attack. And a jump ball going to be the call, and that'll be in favor of Harrisonville. Marsh with 5 points after that bucket a moment ago. Harrisonville basketball on the alternating possession. Throw to the corner for Krastowski. Stanfield has been drawing him all night. Kick, Smalley, now Johnson. Back to Krastowski. Jayton, Jackson, now Jackson to Johnson. Moving around Smalley, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson backing in on Callahan, trying to bully his way through, nothing doing. Rebound by Marsh. Well, if you're Louisburg, you got a chance here to try to grow this lead. It's got to happen on this possession. Doesn't have to, but it should. If you can, then you'll have a chance here. Blocked. Krastowski comes out of there with it. Dish off to the corner for Goss. Back to Jayton. He is triple teamed. And a timeout taken by Harrisonville. Timeout will take it, 23-21. Louisburg leads by 2, holding on to it. We're back in 30 seconds on Louisburg Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
.525 to go third quarter, 23-21 Louisburg. Here in the battle of the Wildcats. Jayton Krastowski to inbound for Harrisonville. Good hands, quick hands by Callahan. Swats that one out of bounds. It'll stay with Harrisonville. Inbound to Jackson. 3 up and good. Catch and fire 3, 5 third quarter points for him. 16 in the game. Shot no good. The official just in the way of Frederick, or he might have gotten there. So Harrisonville grabs the lead back. Multiple lead changes, a few ties. Harrisonville led by as many as 6. Wildcats have led by 2 a couple of times. Krastowski just threw it away. Yeah. No. That's a tough one. Yep. Call him off of that one. It didn't touch anybody. It just went out of bounds. Yep. Well, that's a pretty handy little tool we've added, eh? And they got it right. Good job by the crew to check themselves and make sure they get it exactly right. Tight ball game like this, every possession is going to count here down the stretch of this one. To the corner. Quickly around the horn they go. Here's Callahan trying baseline. Long. 3 on the way. No good by Frederick. Rebound Strumberger, though. Another big board by Parker, or by Herschel, rather. And Parker Stanfield going to go up and shot no good. Up the 4 they go. Krastowski. Dish last minute. Shot no good. Loose ball. Krastowski is all over the floor. He gets up with that one somehow. Now jump ball. And that will be in favor of Louisburg. This Harrisonville team's just going to get better. All these guys we're talking about here are, other than Keller Johnson, are juniors. Low pass from Getterman. Now trying to throw it out. They do to Goss. Goss, hard bounce pass running. Krastowski fouled, but no bucket. But he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. He is 2 out of 3 on the night from the charity stripe. 16 points in the ball game for Jackson Krastowski. Just under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Harrisonville holding on to that 1-point lead with Krastowski at the free throw line to shoot 2. He'll rattle in the first one. Made them both. 18 points for Krastowski. Wildcats of Louisburg need a bucket. And they give it away. Stolen away by Brody McNeil. Up in front to Krastowski. He's got his numbers. And a foul going to be called, sending right back to the free throw line. I think they're going to get Stanfield for it.
Second foul on Stanfield, team foul number 2.
His second, team foul number 2 of this third quarter. Now 4 out of 5 on the night from the stripe is Jackson Krastowski. Likes that heel. Out goes Goss. Back in comes Polson for Harrisonville. Out goes Stanfield. Back in comes Venturna. Venturna for Louisburg. Krastowski starting to take over this game just a little bit. 28-23. This is a big possession, I think, really in this game, and on cue, Krastowski. Just enough, Getterman, though, to keep that from being a run out. Wildcats haven't had a real good shot on the basket in the last 3 possessions. Krastowski kick to the corner. 3 on the way. Polson no good. Big rebound. And knocked it bounds last touched. Ooh! Let's say that was off of Strumberger. Inbound Krastowski. Now pulls and moving around through Johnson. Johnson tried backside. Here's a 3. And a foul going to be called on the shot after the 3-point bucket by Polson. And they get that foul called on Brody McNeil, his first. Team foul number 1. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. 5-point game, and now a timeout going to be taken by Coach Dahl. We will take it along with him. It's a full. Wildcats need a score when we return. In 1 minute, you're watching Louisburg Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
28-23, 2:56 to go, third quarter. Louisburg trailing Harrisonville here by 5. They led 23-21. Harrisonville took that lead at the 5:15 mark, have not relinquished it since then, 2 minutes or so ago. Louisburg hasn't had a lot of good attempts. They've tightened down the defense a little bit, has Harrisonville here in this second half, and no better example than that. Especially on-ball defense, really making Louisburg have to move the ball around quicker and maybe have to create some of their own shots because they are jumping in every passing lane. Out of the game goes McNeil. Into the game comes striker Gilmore. Out goes Frederick. In comes Marsh for Louisburg. They'll inbound to Krastowski. Over to Gilmore. Here's Johnson. Good look by Johnson down inside. No, not going to be able to finish, though, is Goss. They'll get it right back. Here's Polson. Fouled. Not sure they got that foul on. They're going to get it on Strumberger. His first. Well, I don't think that's his first. But they do say it's his first, so I will go along with them. It's the official scorebook after all. Polson at the free throw line, gets his first point of the night, and now matches the largest lead of the game for Harrisonville. Missed that one though, rebound by Strumberger. Need a bucket. Marsh, dish, Getterman, little runner with the right hand, no good. Good look at one. Here's Johnson. Dish off Polson. Kick, Krastowski. Krastowski, I think, got a little tired. He was really efforting to start this third quarter. Back outside they go. He's got it now here. Scoop off, Polson, Johnson. Quickly around to Goss. Johnson trying to hold, couldn't, lost it out of bounds. Big play defensively, just 8 seconds left on the shot clock as well for Harrisonville, and so Louisburg going to get it back. Got to make this possession count. Every one of them here all on the way out. Minute 40 to play, third quarter, still plenty of basketball yet to go. To the corner, Viterna for 3, no good. Strumberger flips it to himself. Fresh shot clock. Back to Viterna. He'll drive. Contact, shot, and the bucket is good. Nice play there by Viterna, and he will get the roll and the and one forthcoming. Fletcher Viterna has come in and given really good minutes to Louisburg. He's got 6 points and really not a lot of time when they've desperately needed some offense. He's kind of been there for them, and he'll have to continue to do that here from the free throw line, will Viterna. And one is good. Nice, strong, confident shot. 29-26. To the corner for Goss. Into Johnson. Strumberger gives him some room. Good movement without the basketball for Krastowski, and he finishes it big third quarter for Jackson Krastowski. The turn is spinning. Shot up, no good. Back to Harrisonville. Johnson, 52 seconds to play. Third quarter, 3 on the way, no good. Callahan, hard pass to Marsh. Marsh pull up, 10-foot baseline jumper, missed it. Right side, Goss working against Marsh. Got to go track that one down. Going tight defense. Johnson, scoop off Krastowski. Got to go with him if you're Strumberger, and just late to make that decision. And Krastowski has just taken over this contest. He's going to be close if he keeps up at being close to the Wildcats of Louisburg's total points. If they don't get an answer for him, they were shoving Strumberger. Getterman for 3 with the shot clock off. Missed it. And that's the end of the third quarter. Well, it was a flurry there by Harrisonville in the third to climb out and take the lead. They've got a good one as we head to the break, leading by their largest margin of the game at 7. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Louisburg Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
DeBoe's Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougboes@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
33-26 as we go to the final quarter. Louisburg led 21-19 at halftime, but a 14-5 third quarter, including 13 points from Jackson Krastowski. He's got 24. Louisburg as a team has 26. And that says that's not great, but also where's the rest of Harrisonville's team? They're going to have to step up, or Krastowski's going to have to carry this one all the way home. Louisburg just needs to stop 24, and they may have themselves a shot in this one, but find themselves down by their largest margin of 7 points here as we start the fourth quarter. To the corner. Goss gets it blocked. Good closeout by Stanfield. They get it back. Stanfield steals it again, throws it out of bounds. They're going to say he was just out of bounds before he threw it off of the defender. They will stay with Harrisonville with 12 seconds on the shot clock. And they're going to talk about whether it changed possession. They're going to say he was out of bounds already. I'm like a referee hand language expert or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going to try to do. Does it reset the shot clock, or was he already out of bounds? Barely get it in time. They get it to Goss. Over to Smalley, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Krastowski going to reset and try to isolate. He'll blow by Stanfield, now elevate, 15-footer on the way, good night. One of the better performances I've seen from an individual. And now a 9-point deficit, the largest of the ball game for Louisburg. Callahan from downtown, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Gilmore for Harrisonville. Up the floor they come. Nearly stolen away. Stanfield, another good effort play. Cannot fault Parker Stanfield's effort, and defensively he's been called upon quite a bit to guard some of their better players, including Krastowski. He'll come out and pick him up out high now. Parker's length gives him a little bit of a opportunity against Jackson, but he's still getting his. 26 points in the ball game for Jackson Krastowski, who's got it right now. Johnson back over, good move. Johnson can pass that ball and rebound pulled out of there. Pass taken by Cole Smalley, get his first bucket of the ball game. First double-digit deficit of the game for Louisburg. Just have not been able to get much offense here in the second half. Frederick airmailed that one. I think he thought Callahan was going to either stay in the corner or come back to him, and he went baseline, and miscommunication there by Louisburg. Turns it over, 6:28 to go in the fourth. Goss. Krastowski feeling froggy now. 3-point from way downtown, and he's got 29 in the game. Baseline, and a foul going to be called on Johnson, grabbing a hold of Callahan after he'd gone past him. His first, team foul number 1 here of this fourth quarter, 6:01 to go in the game. And man, this is a 2-point Louisburg lead at half. Harrisonville would grab the lead 24-23 at 5:15 mark of the third, and they have not relinquished it. And since that point, Louisburg has 3 points. And a travel going to be called on Stanfield. A Fletcher Viterna and 1 in the third quarter is the last field goal that Louisburg made, and that was at the 5:15 mark. No, that's when they lost the lead, but since that point, that has been the only bucket they've made, has been the Viterna and 1. They do have the basketball, though, with 5:51 to play in the ball game. Keep charging. Oh, my. Got bailed out that it got out of bounds as Gilmore's momentum took him out of bounds. Viterna going to come in for Louisburg. He'll replace Stanfield. Callahan to inbound. Inbound and back court for Frederick. Callahan. Getterman. Dribble through. Get a good look at one. Does John Getterman up and good. Nice take there. Johnson finds himself all alone. He'll bang in on Strumberger, and then he walked with it. Johnson's going to check out. Trenton Trout comes in for Harrisonville. Getterman with it on the far side for the Wildcats. Strumberger. Back to the corner. Callahan's going to get a look at one. No good, off the heel. And a one and done for Louisburg. Under 5 to play in the ball game. Foul going to be called on Callahan. It's his third, team foul number 1 of this fourth quarter for the Louisburg Wildcats. Krastowski trying to get to 30 on the night. Quickly around, pulls in for 3, no good. Missed it short and swatted out of bounds off of number 3. And it'll go back to Louisburg. just joining us or missed our update earlier, 39-35, Louisburg girls fall to Harrisonville in our earlier matchup. Both teams back in action on Friday over at Spring Hill. You'll be able to watch that on Spring Hill Sports Live. It will not be here. It'll be over on our sister channel in the simulcast broadcast. And a three by Viterna, and he has just been big for them when they've needed him. Viterna's really, in a game where there has just not been much offense, he's been their guy. And Viterna now with that three-point bucket in this game puts himself in double figures with 10, and I'd say from a points per minute standpoint, he's got the best average from the corner and 3 for Viterna. 40-31, it's a single-digit lead here for Harrisonville. Louisburg has stopped the bleeding just a little bit here for the last couple of possessions. And they'll need to continue to stay with it, as they have trailed by as many as 14, trailed by 9 right now with 4:10 to play. Still plenty of time, but you're going to have a couple of big stops and then finish. And be right back in this one. Harrisonville basketball as we come out of the timeout. Oh, he grabbed it. He should not have grabbed it. Oh, it went off the backboard. As soon as Callahan hit it, it went off the backboard. That was out of bounds. It did land in Johnson's hands, which it would have been his. It would have been out on him. But they're going to say it hit the underneath of the backboard, and that's the right call. Not what you wanted if you're Louisburg, but as soon as it hit there, it was out. It could not have been out of bounds in on Johnson. They'll get it inbound to Krystowski. Johnson quickly. 3 by Goss. No good. Rebound for Jayton Krystowski. Here's Smalley. Smalley off the glass. No good. Another miss one. Strumberger. Definitely in double digit. Rebounds for Strumberger. Not going to be there in the scoreboard, but he has been a factor on the glass in this one. The foul was called on Johnson. His second. Team foul number 2 on Harrisonville here in this fourth quarter. And that's the stop they needed. All you got to do is get one more bucket, and you're right here. 7 points with 3 just halfway up through this fourth quarter. Got to do one here. Getterman splits the defense. He'll get it back after a brief moment with Frederick. Now here's Viterna. 10 points in the ball game, including the last big 3. Frederick. High post for Strumberger, and Johnson going to foul again. And their defense approach really is just kind of battle or be rough down inside there. They've really been pushing on Strumberger and trying to keep him out from underneath the basket. Getterman to inbound for the Wildcats. It's close. Who called the 5? The ball was in by the time he blew the whistle, but that was close. Oof. Marsh going to check in and replace Viterna. Perhaps some offense, defense. 3:34 to go in this ball game. Krystowski's got 29 points. But he had 9 in the first quarter and 14 in the third quarter, but was quiet in the second, and so far has been relatively quiet here in the fourth, as this ball will go out of bounds and back to Louisburg. Nine and 22 of his 29 came in the first and third quarters. He only had 2 in the second quarter. He's got 5 here, about 3/4 of the way through this fourth quarter. Nearly punched out, was punched out, gathered up, and now a foul. Going to be fouled on Getterman as he fouled him before he could throw it away to get that run out. Kind of a smart play by John to stop that. He picks up his third personal foul. Team foul number 2 on Louisburg. Marsh back in for Paterna. Again, offense, defense. Inbound to Krastowski, that's Jayton. Johnson. Over to Jayton Krastowski. He'll face up, give way to Smalley. Back to Johnson. Back to Smalley. Good dish. Stripped by Frederick. And out of bounds. It'll stay with Harrisonville with 2:45 to go in the ball game. Jayton Krastowski to inbound from underneath his own basket. Johnson. Yep, that's a charge. Johnson picked up 3 straight fouls in this fourth quarter. And he's got 4. He went from 1 to start this fourth quarter. He's got 4 now with 2:40 to play, and really has picked them up over about 2 minutes of game time. Paterna back in. Getterman will come out. Marsh will stay in. And it'll be Paterna to inbound. Get it into Frederick. Callahan for 3 on the way. No good. Throw it over for Krastowski. There's Johnson. Back over to Jackson. He'll just step into one. I mean, he found himself, they kind of relieved just a little bit. 31 points unofficially here for Krastowski. To the corner. Back around. Marsh steps through, walked with it. Yep. Johnson will check out with those 4 fouls. In for him comes Braden Polson. Under 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to play in this ball game. Jayton, nice ball movement there. Nice dribbling for Krastowski. Near side for Polson. Smalley. Krastowski. Back over to Goss. They're going to try to run some clock here with 1:37 now to go in this ball game. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Krastowski will isolate. 5 seconds. Threw it away. Running some clock's pretty important, but you'd like to finish it off. Louisburg late to get their sub over. Oh, tripped him. That was an accident, but still a foul. Smalley picks up his 4th personal foul.
Team foul for 5. Getterman on the line for the Wildcats.
So that's team foul number 5, so that sends Getterman to the free throw line. 1 for 1 on that and 1 in the second quarter. And he'll leave the first one short.
Johnson checks back in for Harrisonville. Stanfield checking in for Louisburg.
And Getterman knocked down a 2-point bucket in this fourth quarter. That was the first it had been since the 5:15 mark. In the third quarter, they went on a pretty big drought. Played defense, though, and kind of allowed themselves to stay in it, but had some lapses with trying to keep up with Jackson Krastowski. Getterman follows his own shot, gets his own rebound. Nice effort there by John. Missed both free throws, but got his own rebound, not able to get it offensively, though, for Louisburg. And back to Harrisonville it goes. There's a steal. Stanfield, 3-on-2. It's Louisburg against both Krastowskis. Marsh laying up and in with the right hand. Nice take there by Owen Marsh. A quick timeout called by Coach Dahl. As that bucket pulls them back to within 9 here, 42-33. Timeout on the floor. It's a full one. We'll take a 30. Back in 30 seconds on Louisburg Sports Live.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit VosePharmacy.com.
(42-33), Louisburg down by 9, led by 2 at halftime, trailed by as many as 6 in the second quarter. They grabbed the lead on a 10-2 run to close out the first half, and then Harrisonville had a run of their own to close out the third quarter, led by 7. That was the largest lead of the game at that point. They've trailed by as many as 14 in this fourth quarter, now down by 9 here with 1:01 to play in it. Pressure applied in backcourt by Louisburg. They'll get it to Krastowski, to Jayton Krastowski, quickly to Goss. And now they just kind of want to run some clock, trying to stay out of it. Jayton to move it around over to the right side for Polson. And now Strumberger has some fouls to give. Just team foul number 3, so they'll need to do that 2 more times to send her to the free throw line. Inbound Krastowski, and he'll be fouled by Stanfield.
Foul on Stanfield. His third foul, team foul number 4.
That's team 4. Stops the clock with 42.9 seconds. Gilmore to inbound. Guess it's just a warning on Strumberger about not reaching over. Not able to get it in. Good defense there by Louisburg, and a timeout taken by Harrisonville. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll go ahead and take one more with them. Waning moments of this one. See what the Wildcats may have in store back in 30 seconds on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vose Pharmacy.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop.
42-13, 42.9 seconds to play. 31 points for Jackson Krastowski. He's going to end up being the difference. He's got the ball in the backcourt. Stanfield trying to get up on him and get contact to send him to the free throw line. Stanfield will pick up his 4th personal foul.
Foul number 4, Stanfield, his 4th foul. Team foul number 5. Justin Krastowski on the line, 2 shots.
Krastowski tonight, 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. just to add to his excellence here in this one. Made them both.
Return appropriate check in for the Wildcats. Shroud checks in for Harrisonville.
Getterman quickly streaking up the floor, high off the glass, gets a little roll, gets some contact. If you're Harrisonville there, you don't necessarily want to foul. But that will send Getterman to the free throw line. John's given some good minutes and early battle. Just 1 out of 3 on the night from the stripe. 5 points for the game. And he'll get right from the stripe. Made them both. Good trip to line there for John Getterman. Wildcats raking at the ball, just trying to make something happen. Shot clock's turned off. Wildcats are trying to do what they can. Nearly a steal, but Getterman going to get called for the foul, and he will pick up his 4th.
Foul on Getterman, his 4th foul on the line, Jackson Krostowski.
And Krostowski an opportunity to add to his total. 8 of 9 from the charity stripe. Good player. Seen some good ones here already this year at a few bowl games, and he's right there with them. Wildcats have too. We've seen the Carr kid. And Baldwin. It's similar. Little runner for Callahan, good, able to hang in the air. That was a nifty little play. I think he had the first basket of the game and for Louisburg, and he may end up having the last one. As they're going to send Krostowski back to the free throw line.
Foul on number 3, Getterman, his 1st personal foul, Jackson Krostowski on the line.
Stick around. We'll have the Elliott Insurance Group post-game show in just a little bit where we recap tonight's action and then look at our final scores, look ahead to Friday night's matchup with Spring Hill. Coming up in just a little bit on the Elliott Insurance Group post-game show. He has made 11 in a row from the free throw line. Final 10 seconds of this one. Callahan, deep 3 on the way. Good. Lance probably needed that one. He's been pretty quiet here tonight offensively, but 5 points here in this 4th quarter. And a pretty good one here to close it out, but just a little short on this one. Get a chance to look at Callahan's late 3 here. Elevate and swish. They will shake hands. Final score in this one, 48-40. Really good effort games right out of the gate here tonight for both of these teams in Louisburg. You know, that Harrisonville's pretty good on the boys' side for sure. Girls' side right there. And both teams really put a tremendous amount of effort into it. What's up, dude? But they just came up a little bit shy here tonight in both contests. 39-35 on the girls' side, 48-40 on the boys' side. We'll talk more about it as we kick off the Elliott post-game show. Get rid of my instant replay graphic. Again, final score on the boys' side, 48-40. On the girls' side, 39-35. We'll talk about it next on Louisburg Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back out here on the Elliott Insurance post-game show as we wrap things up here on a double header action here tonight on Louisburg Sports Live. Earlier tonight, the girls fall 39-35, 12 points for Morgan Latham, 8 points for McKenna Losey. Tonight on the boys' side of things, a nip-and-tuck game throughout a good chunk of it until the end, and things kind of started to spread out on Louisburg and just could never really recover. In this one, Harrisonville would have the lead to begin things. Louisburg would lead 9-8 in the first quarter. Harrisonville would grab it back to close out the first quarter, lead 10-9. And then it was kind of back and forth. Louisburg grabbed the lead to start the second quarter. They would lead at the end of the second quarter and take a 21-19 halftime lead. So you look at this, 21-19 at halftime. And at one point, they would trail by as many as 14 in the fourth quarter. But battled hard down the stretch and hit a big three there late to make it where it was, 48-40, your final score on this one. Scoring totals, Jackson Krastowski, 37 points in this one. He was 12 of 13 from free throw line. He had 16 points from two-point field goal range. He had 9 points from three-point field goal range, and just an all-around really good player. And he had to be, because there just wasn't a lot of offense otherwise outside of Krastowski. 3 points from Keller Johnson, 3 points from Ryan Goss, 2 from Jayton Krastowski, 2 points from Cole Smalley, and 1 point from Brady Bolzen. So he really did put him on his back and carried him to the promised land. For Louisburg, just one player in double figures. That's Fletcher Viterna, as he really stepped in big when he had his opportunities in that game. Had 4 points in the second quarter. He had 3 points in the third and then knocked down that three-point bucket in the fourth quarter. So Viterna, the leading scorer off the bench for Louisburg. Other than that, 7 points for Getterman, 7 points for Lance Callahan, 7 points for Owen Marsh, 4 points for Herschel Strumberger, 3 points for Derek Frederick, and 2 points for Parker Stanfield as the Wildcats fall here tonight to Harrisonville, 48-40 on the boys' side. And they will be back in action on Friday to take on the Spring Hill Broncos. We'll have that for you from Spring Hill on Spring Hill Sports Live. Again, you won't be here with us on Louisburg Sports Live, but go over there and listen to Brendan and watch that broadcast. He'll do a good job with it over in Spring Hill. And then we'll be back here on Tuesday, 1 week from tonight, as the Wildcats look to welcome in the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, and then next Friday on the air with the Baldwin Bulldogs. And so that's where we're at so far here on the year. Tough night to kick off here in 2026. We'll be back at action on Friday over on Spring Hill Sports Live. Girls fall 39-35, boys fall 48-40. You've watched it all here tonight on your home for Louisburg High School Athletics, Louisburg Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.